This is painful. This is painful to watch. Honestly, guys, I really don't have much to say. Usually I have plenty of things to break down. I have stats in front of me, this and that. The Raptors just lost back-to-back games to the Orlando Magic. And for the first time since October, the Raptors are under 500. They're 13-14. They can't shoot for their life. They're getting looks. They can't make shots to save their life. Whether it's a mid-range, whether it's a three-point shot, they can't do anything right. And hell, defensively, they still allow 111. And in the one quarter where your offense is cruising, you drop 36 in the third, you allow 35. Talking the town, road starts, right? The last 3 road starts for the Raptors have been awful. They've given up so much points in every first quarter. They allowed 18 today. But you know the problem with that? They only scored 19. The Raptors had 39 points at the half. But your defense was keeping you in the game, at least it was sub 10 point differential in halftime. And then in the second half, they just can't make shots. Nobody can. Gary Trent was the only guy really to make consistent shots today. Shot 8 of 18 from the field, was 3 of 8 from 3, had 24 points. Everybody else couldn't make shots. I mean, my goodness, Raptor fans, the team overall shot 40% from the field and 24% from 3. They made 6 threes, 6 for 25. And it's not like they're not getting good looks. They're getting the looks. They're just not knocking them down. All right, let me go through that real quick. Pascal was 0 of 4. Scotty 1 of 3. Fred 2 of 7. Which, considering, no, screw that. It's 28%. Not good. Where else are we? Boucher, Kem Birch, Thad Young, all took 1-3, missed all of them. It's just so painful to watch. No matter how wide open these guys are, you don't have confidence. Listen to these field goal numbers, and they are pitiful. Other than Gary, who shot 8 of 18. Pascal, love him dearly. We all know he's going to have an off night once in a while, and tonight was that night. But he shot 6 of 16, was 0 of 4 from 3. Scotty, 3 of 13. And I believe at least two of those makes were in the first quarter. Fred, 4 of 11, 2 of 7 from 3. Not good. Chris Boucher, 3 of 8. Now we're going on the list. And yes, okay, we didn't have OG. You shouldn't need OG to beat the damn Magic. But apparently you do. But even with OG, you couldn't get it done. The Raptors' half-court offense is statistically the worst in the NBA. If it's not in transition off of turnovers, the offense is awful. Downright pitiful. And I really don't have much else to say. I mean, what else am I going to say? Let me just read through some. Oh, yeah. They got demolished on the glass. Minus 14. 42-28. You lost the offensive boards. Minus 4. 11-7. Let's keep going down the list here. What do we got here? Turnovers-wise, yeah, okay, you're plus 5. You're not a big deal there. But you're not making shots. The NBA, over the last little while, scoring has been prolific, right? We all know that. Well, the Raptors, over the years, have prided themselves on being one of the best defensive teams. Look at that team in 2019, right? You remember going through those playoff runs? Right, going through Philly, and Philly averaged this much in round 1. They averaged sub 100 points in round 2, or something like that. Milwaukee averaged 110 in the first 2 rounds. They averaged under 100. Same with Golden State. They locked them down. Defense was incredible, but the other thing was, your half-court offense wasn't dog water. And you didn't pride yourself on causing turnovers. And it wasn't just turnovers. It was your solid defense with your rim protection, your 3-point percentage, your 3-point defense in 2019 was incredible. I think the playoffs was the best in the NBA. No question about it. They were locking guys down. And I'm not going to compare the two teams because they're a lot different. They are a lot different. They had 2 capable 5s back then. What do we have now? Well, we got Kem Birch, who barely ever plays, and the dude had 9 points, shot 4 or 5 today. Good for him. But you're starting Christian Coloco. I'm sorry, I love the kid as a rookie. I get it. This dude should be in the G League. He should not be starting games for the Raptors. And people are going to say, well, who else do you have? You don't have anybody else. That's the problem. Christian had played 6 minutes, and he had 3 fouls. Like, it's just been a liability, and he's hurting the team. The one playing the first quarter. Goes up, gets a rebound, but he gets, it's coming back. Loose ball foul. It's like, damn it, Christian. Love him. Love the energy. Love the size of him. It's just the potential. But, jeez, man. If he's only going to play 6 minutes a night, he shouldn't be here. Just play Kem at the 5 then, if that's the case. Dude played 18 minutes today. Fine, if that's what you need to do, use him. But watching Christian Coloco play is just, at least right now in the starting unit, is painful. Because he's in a liability offensively. His finishing touches, at least at this point in his young career, aren't very good at all. He's not a great free throw shooter. Defensively, yeah, he can block shots, which is great. It's great to see him block. He had 2 blocks and a steal in that 6-minute span. That's great. But the 3 fouls in 6 minutes and the inability to finish around the rim is so painful. Chris Boucher gave you 12 and 5 off the bench. Again, not his best night, but, nobody had a good night tonight. Let's be real about it. And how can things change? And I know I'm going to see everywhere, trade this guy, trade this guy, trade this guy. Remember the last time Raptor fans said to trade somebody? Yeah, it was Pascal Siakam, and those quieted down really fast. So I'm not saying let's be irrational and do anything like that, but something's got to give here. And your next game is at home against the Sacramento Kings, who have been playing. They're 14-10. When the hell have the Sacramento Kings been above 500? Well, they're playing great ball. They're exciting basketball. De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis, guys down just tons of guys down the line. And I believe, is Terrence Davis still on that team? I think he is. He is still on the team. What's he averaging this year? 7 a game? Yeah, not great. But he's shooting 39% from 3. And they play, when is that? Wednesday night. That's the next game for the Toronto Raptors on Wednesday against Sacramento. I'm not going to say any more about this game. It was pitiful. You didn't shoot well. Nobody grabbed the game. Defensively, look, I said it in the last game. They averaged 106 points on the season going into that last one. They scored 111 today and 113 in the first game of this mini 2-game set. It tells you the Raptors' defense maybe isn't as great as we all think it is. They're great at getting turnovers, right? That's great. What else? It's about it. At least from what we're seeing right now. And it's painful. They're now 13-14 on the year. They're sub 500. Something's got to give. And I don't know what that is. Whether it's Nick Nurse, whether it's trading Fred, which, again, I don't believe it's going to happen, at least at this point. But there's a lot of question marks now surrounding the team. Scotty Barnes has been not finishing this year. Last year he was over 50%. Every time he was in the paint, he had little hook shots, layups off the back, but he's just knocking these down left and right. And then it was the mid-range and three-point shot that's not falling. Well, now those buddies in the inside aren't happening, and he's always looking for the call after he misses the shot, which leads to him not playing defense because he's too busy yapping the official. There's a lot of things going on with the Raptors right now. Fred's not making shots. Gary now in the starting lineup's been good, but then you lose OG, so you can't stay consistently healthy. Scotty's been meh, and those 3 guys, we talked about it when they were out of the lineup. Those are your main 3 shot creators. 3 of your main ones. You could say OG is one, I guess. And when they're not making shots, that's tough. And I'm going to leave it at that. You know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. You enjoyed the video and not the game, because if you did, you're probably a Magic fan, and if you're a Raptor fan, you absolutely hated this game. Smack the like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like, maybe real, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Raptors? Twitter and Instagram link are down in the description below. The Discord link is down below as well. If you really want to vent, go down there. It's in the description. We've been doing it tonight, just venting, because things are not pretty in Raptorland right now. All right, and next up for the Leafs, a team who's on the total opposite side of the Raptors right now. They're back in action on Tuesday night as they host the Anaheim Ducks at 7 o'clock. And as for the Raptors, they show up to the court on Wednesday at 7:30 against Sacramento. Are we going to see anything different? You got 2 full days to practice. 2 full, Monday and Tuesday, before you get back in action Wednesday. What team are we going to see? I don't know. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and not the game today. We'll talk to you guys then.